Welcome. Let's go.
Welcome, welcome.
Memphis ready to kick it off and get things started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. So the UAB Blazers offense will go on the attack first. Guys, can you even fathom how motivating it is to have a giant rack of ribs awaiting the victor, as there is in the Memphis UAB game? And while these two are proud of their barbecue, it was Memphis who poured on the sauce and absolutely roasted UAB the last time they met.
Two fan bases that care about their football and their ribs. Is it dry rub if you're Memphis, or is it Alabama white sauce if you're UAB? Either way, you got to finish this game, David, if you're UAB. Last year had a lead in the fourth quarter, and they gave it away.
It was ugly. It ended up being 53-18, and UAB with 4 turnovers in that football game. You lose the turnover battle by 4, you don't win very many games.
Leaves it with the back. Slithers into space. Crosses the 45. Turning on the Jets. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, UAB. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That drive took no time at all. Couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Memphis offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team.
And back at the 5.
And you can tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up. But how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Off the play fake. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Working the big fella downfield and outside. Memphis picking up the tempo.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Rush is on him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
This is not an ideal start for this offense. Your defense already gave up points on the first drive. This is your first opportunity, and you're not doing the most important thing, protecting your quarterback. Already 2 sacks on the day.
The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Lewis wants to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, the defense has been able to get after this guy early and often in this game, and it's affecting his accuracy, and it's affecting this offense's ability to throw the football consistently.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. He's looking downfield to throw. He'll pull it down and run. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. Memphis will be forced to punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Slips through the line. Touchdown, UAB. The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And, Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
And the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Lewis to throw. Get it out on the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Sometimes the timing of the screenplay, it takes a little bit of time to get some depth and a little bit of acting by the quarterback and the running back. Well, they didn't win an Oscar. Let's put it that way. Not good acting. That play went nowhere.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. Remember, they took the last punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
These two first played in football in 1997, but the rivalry goes much farther back than that. Gene Bartow took Memphis to a Final Four in the early 70s, started the basketball program at UAB in the late 70s, and they became big rivals on the court.
Reese Davis, ladies and gentlemen, giving us the background of game day basketball and game day football. Nicely done with the stats, but huge rivalry game. They don't like each other. Apparently, Jesse, they do like their barbecue, though.
They do love their barbecue, and 1997 is not that long ago. I was playing college football.
Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Jackson. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
This is a design run. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Offense is stopped. Will be instructed.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. The give to the tailback. And he'll be stopped for no gain and will be stopped for the end of the first quarter. We've reached a break. It's UAB on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Off play action. Pressure coming. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Oh, they're after him. And the defense gets loose, bringing the Heat, and down he goes again. Memphis will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Back to throw, it's Kitna. Unloads it downfield. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
And the defense decides to bring the blitz, and no problem for the offense. No panic whatsoever. They understood it. They saw what was coming, still were able to function and not even worry about it or get sped up by the blitz.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So 1st down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on 2nd down.
Reese, I got him right where I want him. Okay, I'm going to throw the football. Now I can get back in shotgun. Let's forget the running game stuff. We're going to play a little.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Blazers. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the catch. It's Cross.
Pass interference. Offense.
A penalty on the play, and it looks like offensive pass interference. Power football with the run. This senior defender. Line getting set on second down. The inside handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, defense is about getting off the football. And when that defensive line can be disruptive and get in the backfield right away and mess up those pullers actions on those counter plays, it can be really advantageous for the defense. Great job by the defense being hyperactive.
Firing to the right, complete. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
That's a great sign for this offense. Man, everything's been difficult so far, and you've dug yourself a huge hole. They're going to have to find some completions, find some energy, find some momentum somehow, because it's been a struggle out the gates.
Or did he find a hole in that secondary? He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Tigers will hustle to the line.
Wow, they've been waiting for that play, right? They haven't been throwing it a lot. They've been real sluggish. They've got no points on the scoreboard. And now they come up with an explosive play in the passing game to get them in a position to score some points here, hopefully a touchdown, before this first half closes out.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Working well behind the sticks on second down. He wants to throw it again. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Floats it out in space.
Man, this defense just has so much speed. You saw it on that third down play. The offense is trying to get a quick one, see if they can get a block and maybe spring a guy free, but the pursuit, wow, that was so good defensively.
They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw, it's Kitna. Here comes the heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Right there, I think you need a better play call. You got to help your quarterback out a little bit because the throw has got to at least make it to the sticks. On that last play, you're basically trusting the guy to make a few dudes miss in order to go pick up that first down.
And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on fourth down.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Now the play fake. Pocket breaking down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point on.
He took a hit as he could and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. This is going to have to be Oh, they blocked the kick. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stands.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and it's
Snags it at the 30 and still running. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to throw, it's Kitna. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hooks. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
right. Second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
From the red zone, looking for a man. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass.
It leads to 2nd down.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, UAB.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Blazers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the 3rd quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams, Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. With the catch, it's Cross. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first.
They just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. He's got great speed. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O.
Clear. Lasso.
To the air, it's Kitna. Makes the grab, it's Milner.
If you want to sit back in zone, it's my job to find holes as the wide receiver in the zones. Nice little curl route, curls right behind the defender. Great pitch and catch.
Gives it on the option. Quick spin on the run. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Looking down the middle. It's complete. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
He's got him. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Back to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Jackson. And that one did not work.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up 3rd down.
Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away, and that's one he'd like to have back.
Wants to throw. It's Kitna. Here's the heat. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, that's just a play the quarterback can't make. 4th down by the goal line. That ball's got to find its way in the end zone somehow, some way. You simply cannot take a sack. I know it's difficult. The defense is bearing down on you, but you've got to be able to negotiate that throw and at least give somebody a chance in the end zone.
And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. You know, sometimes rivalry trophies really have no connection to anything like the little brown jug or the old brass spittoon. But a rack of ribs, 2 cities, proud of their barbecue heritage, rendezvous against Dreamland and Full Moon. I mean, it doesn't get better than a trophy like this.
No, there aren't many trophies out there that you actually want to eat. Is it dry rub if you're Memphis, or is it Alabama white sauce if you're UAB? Take your pick. That is one good-looking trophy.
I don't even know what any of that means. I literally don't. I don't eat ribs. I don't eat pork. But I do know that that's a big...
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
He gets a block.
to the house.
He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turning on the gas. Great job, great return.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown.
0.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Lewis wants to pass. He's got the back in the middle. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that complete.
Oh, he's got some space. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
I just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there, they're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change as this game goes on.
Throws to the wideout. Got his man all by himself. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds.
How about the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch?
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with a first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Lewis to throw. Fires to the big fella. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. The quarter comes to a close, and UAB is on top. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Wants to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Cross. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
And the defense, man, playing aggressive, playing uphill, playing in the backfield. Nice job getting penetration, getting that pass before it really even gets started. Nowhere to go, nowhere to run. Nice job on the defense.
And the offense, they're just trying to be physical. They're trying to run this ball in down close to the goal line. The defense, though, they're having none of it.
This offense hasn't been able to find the end zone with a GPS and a slide rule. Can they finally get a touchdown on 3rd and goal? Under fire. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Just drives it between the uprights. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. To the air, it's Kitna. A strike downfield. There he goes down the right side. Touchdown, Blazers. He got a step and just dusted the field. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And the extra point is good.
UAB 42, Memphis 3.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. He's brought down quickly.
All right, I'll do so when I get the ball back.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
1st and 10 coming up. Use the play fake, now to throw. Swings it out to the flat. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Cooking them, holy bro.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. And you just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative.
Try to blow them out before they blow me out.
Jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game. Man, and that's just making it way too easy on the defense. They're laughing at that short throw. They're like, really? Okay, we'll just make an easy tackle and jog our punt return team out on the field. You're going to make it that easy for us.
And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field.
I'm UAB in the green.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. Got the first down, looking for more. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. First and 10 from their own 24-yard line. They'll ride the hot hand. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn.
My favorite is Michigan Wolverines.
The Blazers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. On the option. He'll toss it. Breaks into the open. Oh, he got loose. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution.
And what a great decision by the quarterback. Like it's such a timing and art when you run this option. Like you want to get those guys to collapse on you like he does and get that pitch man open. And then you see now he has space to run down the field and make the big play.
Yeah, they're gonna be a real problem probably next year. You know, this Rice's first year, so.
Rides to the back and leaves it on the option.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got
You
the
want to
lead.
see
This
some
offense
ankles
is
being
putting
broke.
together a nice
Yeah,
day,
give
man.
some
Like just
broken ankles
balance,
there.
rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
The option look. Quick toss. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch?
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. Won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time.
Joe was looking for his glasses, loudly crying, face folded hands.
But it is enough to help him pick
Comment,
up the first
subscribe,
down.
and share.
Give to the back. He breaks a tackle. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this always is the debate of where
Welcome
you
is the
fall.
best.
It's your job to stop
Welcome.
me or I should get conserved because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
At agents 12_YT-how barbaric. Stop spamming caps. Warning.
Come on, Nightbot, you going crazy again. My bad. Oh, I did it again. Hold on. My bad.
My bad,
They'll
no
try
fault.
to add another to their lead.
Yeah, the night's going crazy tonight for some reason. The first time I did that, my bad.
It's a fake.
Oh.
Short to the tight end. Stop
Did he get in?
short. They'll bring him down
Oh, he
at
didn't
the
get
one.
in?
He just couldn't get it in.
Is no good. That keeps the score. UAB. 48.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
Set to advance on the football.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is... the ball
Yeah,
back
it's
and the
cool.
offense ready to
A
go
man
to
of his
work.
own
Well,
sometimes.
this offense needs something to feel good about. It hasn't been very productive today, Jesse.
Well, I think it's just important they stay aggressive, try to throw the football, and just see what this quarterback can do here at the end of the game to build confidence for the next time they take the field.
Yeah, and there hadn't been much good today, but build confidence, sure, but just show your team you're going to keep fighting no matter what the scoreboard says.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Running back searching for a hole. There he goes. Just wanted to find a little space to run and
Definitely
ekes
did.
out some to get it up to the 21. The Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and
I will
short.
take a knee now.
Lewis wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Thompson. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone.
Support the stream.
Knowing you're in zone, knowing
Hit the
where you're
classic
set,
dollar bill
trying to
fire.
make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback,
Got one
and that's what
first.
it was on 3rd and short. Yeah, and a nice big pickup on the ground. Palmer, you could have used some of this earlier in the game. Are you calling runs at this
Just don't
point?
put it back in the air,
No,
though.
I'd be a little bit more aggressive, I think, throwing it. I think part of it right now is because the defense, they've got the lead big. They're just playing a little bit more.
Oh, you got like, oh, man, you got like,
Letting this offense
we
just
almost
keep
got
moving
it.
the field and really waste time off the clock.
Favorite player Justin
You like to
Jefferson.
gamble.
Everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're
There you go. I told you don't do that. You wouldn't.
The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. Get the barbecue pits ready and fire up the smokers as the Blazers will be feasting on a rack of ribs after taking down Memphis in the Battle of the Bones. That's going to do it from
Appreciate
here.
it,
For David
Agent.
Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yeah, with that man, he had to get busy. Iverson.
Yeah.
All right, Agent. It's appreciate you coming through. I'm about to come back with another one. If you're gonna come back through, just gotta research. I'm just playing these teams randomly. Never played with this team before, UAB. I don't know who's next, but whoever's next, I'll be right back once I research a little bit.
Okay.
Everybody else, as always, appreciate everybody for watching. Like, subscribe,
All right, bro.
comment. Oh, did I miss something too? Oh yeah, my bad. Favorite college team is Colorado. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, Justin. Yeah, he's a beast. Top 5 for sure. Probably say top 3. So many good receivers, and I don't know where I would put, but yeah, he's a beast for sure. Him and this guy that played with him at LSU. What was the other guy name? He's a beast too.
Yes,
What's the other
Father.
guy? Justin, and the other guy. What's the other guy name? Justin and yeah, he played with Joe in Cincinnati. That guy name. Seen that dude too.
Travis Hunter.
All right, y'all, but I'll be back. No, the guy he played with Justin at LSU, didn't he? What's that guy? He a good receiver too. Played for Cincinnati. What's that guy name? Let's look it up right quick. What that guy name is? See his face, but I just can't think of his name right now. Joe Burrow. Yeah.
Jamar Chase played with Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, Jamal. That's who. Dad, my bad, Jamal. Whoever you're watching. Yeah, I forgot his name. Yeah, Jamal. That's him. That's him. Yeah, both of them are beasts too, but yeah. Some good receivers in the league now, though. All right, y'all. I'll be back in a minute with the next school. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate your agent. Peace.
Okay, bye, take care. Agent and everyone, thanks for watching. Like, thumbs up,